I definitely need to stretch more, dear God.
Same. Hey, it looks like everything on Kick and fine. Steve.
Wait, it was kind of funny to see the Kick Twitter make fun of Twitch, actually.
Yeah, I mean, they're a beta website, but they have fewer restrictions, so I can definitely see you getting away with VorTube, especially with what I've seen.
I'll have to. I'll definitely have to figure out a setup though, since I have to find something that isn't Streamlabs, because that one's pretty much exclusively YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah, I'll show you what I use.
Okay,
All
sounds
right.
good. And then I have to figure out a soundboard that I can like link a hotkey to, because well, gotta have a little sound when I do the transition.
Yep.
Uh,
And my official Discord. Okay, I gotta hurry up and get my over Twitch because that's apparently where it's being posted.
uh,
Okay, here it is.
The landscape of video game events has
Oh
certainly
shit,
changed
I'm
in
late.
the past few years,
And
but one
they're
thing that
talking.
hasn't.
Okay,
There are a
let's see.
lot of great
they're
games
talking.
out there.
Dear God.
Particular goal
Yep, voices are
today to
being
get you excited about
put.
the future.
So I
In
have
just a
to
few minutes, we'll
stream
see
it.
some
That's so horrible.
exciting
They're
At
gameplay from
talking.
Mortal Kombat
Show
1.
Capture Game Awards.
I don't know how I'm
Sick.
gonna survive it.
Alright, here we go.
Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season, and yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss.
A grand finale that we're not gonna want to miss, huh?
But let's get
Hmm.
right
Alright,
to
let's
the
get this
nitty-gritty
ugly
of
ass
the
chat out of the
game.
way. We
The
don't
first
need that.
reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much
Twitch
more
chat during
exciting.
events is terrible. Alright, can you hear it?
Indeed. Indeed.
Our kingdom is cursed. The prince
Here we go.
has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with
Also, hi Kick.
the immortals.
First
to
time.
rescue
Hello.
him
And hello
save the
YouTube.
Empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
I should probably switch this to my first monitor. But I can actually see it. Huh.
The game seems interesting, but I'm not a fan of the
These
music
times
choice, if I'm
of
gonna be honest.
darkness,
It doesn't fit.
Hope is the only thing that
Not
keeps
really.
us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
Oh, it's a Prince of Persia title? Wow.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024, a brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right, it's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
All right.
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era.
Wrong window. Sorry about that.
And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's
They're
do
actually
it.
putting fatalities on this. Okay.
I've only played the like original Mortal Kombat game, but like
Before I put you down.
I might try some of the other games. I've been playing a lot more fighting games as of late.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento. It's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight. Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
He's still
Lord
fighting,
Liu
of
Kang,
course.
Protector of Earthrealm. God of Fire.
It's a 1v1 game with team elements, sort of like Marvel vs. Capcom, except you only face one-on-one.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
So, be more like Dragon Ball Fighters then? You know, like a tag team game?
Yeah, it's like those.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Striker. He's my favorite character. Nice to see him in here.
Okay, I will admit, seeing the flashlight in the eye is actually kind of funny. I wasn't expecting that in Mortal Kombat. Normally they just go super brutal, nothing like kind of silly.
Oh my gosh. Fatalities are looking brutal.
Yeah, they are. It's pretty typical for Mortal Kombat.
Nice. That's a homage to the classic fatality.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys?
I would say that's pretty good.
Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw.
Yeah, I think the
and
only
to tell
complaint
you
I'd
more,
have is that they're putting
I
a
am so
character
honored to
behind
welcome to
pre-order,
Summer
which
Game
is
Fest one of our industry's greatest creators,
not
man who
something
has been
I'm
loyal
a
to
fan
the
of.
same franchise
You
and
can still
fan
unlock
base
them
for
normally.
more than 3
You just get him
decades.
early.
Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon.
Oh, Ed showed up. Sick. I wonder what he's got to say.
Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they
blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. So you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing. The best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come into? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
It's amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And
Great,
so there's a lot of that now. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the.
Yeah, Sub-Zero is a title that the person wields as the leader.
We really love the novelty of it.
I can't remember their real names, but there was 2 at one point. Yeah.
Well, speaking of not the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
I don't know much about Mortal Kombat lore, so that's actually
Bloodsport was
new
such an
information
inspiration
to
for
me.
Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him You know, we were this close
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too.
Wow.
So you're going to hear John Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really
Very
excited.
nice.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep
Yeah.
over the last 4 years, and so but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And you know, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. You know, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
I enjoyed my time on the first Path of Exile. I'm curious what they have in this direction.
Hey you! What's going on?
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Already? Okay.
Street Fighter 6 is out. I've been playing it a lot. I'm hoping that they're announcing Hakan being added because I want to see Hakan again.
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
Is that an Exoprimal?
What? Robo-Guile looks kind of goofy. not
Cross
gonna lie.
Exoprimal.
Yes,
What the hell?
Robo-Guile has a beard.
That's a weird crossover.
Street Fighter facing off
Yeah,
against the Dinosaur.
I
Probably
thought they were
wasn't
gonna
on the
announce like
bingo card for
DLC
today's show.
fighters.
That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
Another collab, okay. I heard people in the audience saying, oh shit. Oh yeah, the Nick Cage Dead by Daylight shit. This will actually let me play it and enjoy it, maybe.
I forgot Nick Cage was being added to Dead by Daylight.
Some people didn't know it, apparently.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source.
Is Nick Cage here?
This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
Wow, he's actually there. This is a good event.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael, like you said, all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully after Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, you know, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast,
Okay.
and that really put the hook in, ha, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before. I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
All right, gameplay.
Damn right I made it.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations, and later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Neutrality. It won't get you a statue. But it'll certainly help in keeping you alive. I won't abandon Ciri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
You're right.
Right. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you? History has a way of repeating itself.
That way to be rolling, though.
The dangers we've seen.
Sorry about that, folks. Cats were getting in places they shouldn't.
For the first time, I understand real fear.
That's kind of what cats do.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please, don't hurt me. And then, wow! Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
Transitioning straight into a game. Okay.
Well, it's on the Epic Game Store, so that might be a problem.
Oh, it's a segue into witch hunting. Okay, looks like something I would play.
Operation Control clears you for engagement.
If a PSVR 2 wasn't drastically out of my budget, I would be all in it right now.
I know this is meant to like make it look fun, but I mean, I almost busted out laughing when like, you know, all of a sudden this man has a gun, and he's hearing gunfire, and just he's smiling for some reason, just like, oh yeah, I get to go possibly die.
Violence, alright.
Yeah. Peace was never an option.
Oh man. I think I'm gonna need 2 desks if I'm gonna have a monitor that big. Jesus.
No choice. The root will destroy
Oh hey, Remnant.
everything. For all time.
Me and Royal are gonna be all over this, I know it. Hey Royal, collab. Let's do it.
No turning back after this.
I haven't seen much on this game. That kind of reminds me of the like big machine guy from 9.
Oh wow. I haven't heard I forgot about that movie. It's all flooding back to me now.
Yeah, 9's just one of those movies that you forget about, and then as soon as you're like a little bit reminded of it, you just remember everything about it and how good of a movie it was.
I was too young to remember what was going on in the movie. I'm sure I'd enjoyed it now if I took a look at it.
Oh, it is very good.
July 25th. That's not far from now.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through
Call of
today's
Duty Season
reveals,
4?
use the
Season
hashtag
3 just
gaming
started.
on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
They're actually recording the audience this time. Oh, Sonic. Is this a Sonic 1 remake? Ooh.
I honestly want them to remake Sonic Rush. Seriously, that was such a good game.
It's multiplayer. Oh boy, new elements, okay.
Reject humanity, return to jellyfish.
Ooh, I like this minigame on Sonic 3. SonicSuperstars.com, okay. I'll sign up for that. Coming this fall, okay.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
Honkai is pretty fun from what I've played. I'd like to dive more into it.
This universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Another busy day ahead of us. To the clouds.
All these characters look the same to me.
From the boat.
They have like the same face and the same body type. It's kind of
Let me get warmed up.
boring to me.
Strike first. Need a hand? My pleasure. Let's see some sparks fly.
Huh. Never mind. I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz. Extra speed, too slow.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this
Oh,
brand
the
new trailer.
Pinocchio Souls-like!
I wonder how soon it's going to be released.
I kind of forgot there was a Pinocchio Souls-like being made, but when I saw it, it was so exciting.
Oh, yes.
Je t'ai rencontré simplement et tu n'as rien fait pour chercher à me plaire. Je t'aime pourtant, ton amour ardent, ton rien je le sens.
This is the real story of Pinocchio. Disney can eat shit.
I mean, most of the OG fairy tales were a lot darker.
Yeah, they were. I mean, yeah, sure, Disney movies have a lot of death in them, but the real stories are much more brutal than what Disney shows.
Oh, yeah, they definitely were. Imagine dying to an umbrella.
Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
September 19th. Oh, there's a demo.
Oh!
Okay. I'll have to
That's
record
right,
that.
the demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of
What are
a
my cats
visually
doing?
stunning new game based on a classic manga with
Oh,
a
they
story
found an
and
empty
world
box.
created by one of the most celebrated anime artists
Yeah,
of all
cats
time.
really like
This
empty
is one of those
boxes.
games that I feel lucky we
Although
get to
the cat
reveal
that's currently
for the
next
first
to me
time during
tries
Summer
to
Games.
fit himself in my
hyped.
nightstand,
Let's
which
see the
is
gameplay,
full
all
of
built in Unreal Engine
mostly
5.
deck
Here we go.
boxes. He really likes the nightstand for some reason. If he can't fit himself in, he'll just sit right in front of it, curled up.
So what are we looking at here? Oh shit, is this Dragon Quest related? Akira Toriyama, okay. How does motherfucker keep coming up with new characters all the time with different designs? He does not run out of possibilities.
That's something I do. I just keep coming up with new characters.
Sandland.
Sorry, I saw the, you could jump scare the guards, that's amazing.
I'll be watching that.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from iam8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Okay, so we got Stray, Outer Wilds, anime game that I missed. Some of these I watched Diva Panda play.
Wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment.
Another
massive
Amazon
scale,
game.
PvPvE, and the ability to
I enjoyed the
transform
other two that I
creatures
played.
to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Our guiding star has shattered. Shards scattered across the world. An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power. Put down this threat once and for all.
She became an eagle on the fly. Huh?
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Nexon. Well, that guy can get fucked.
Cities rise and empires fall, but it's a war worth fighting.
Okay, here's a healer.
We're taking up our arms, hold the line up, here we turn.
You just need to just spam E, call medic.
Yep, call medic. Even though you're really far away and try to take on the world by yourself.
Oh, come on, man.
And then DC because the medic wasn't close enough. God, how many times I've had to do that as medic. Like, if you want to be healed, don't go off on your own, dumbass.
But what if I want to walk up on my own?
Then what happens is on you. If you want to heal, carry a bag of cookies or something.
But how else? Who else am I gonna blame for my skill issue?
Lag.
Nobody need to blame a person.
Oh well, then I can't help you.
Hey, this is not.
Oh, this game. I love ragdoll games.
This kind of reminds me of Gang Beasts.
Oh yeah. Gang Beasts is still a trip. I love it.
Yeah, I really need to play that game again sometime. That was just...
I have it. Oh, 920. Okay. I'll be looking forward to playing that in my Discord.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them, you will want to get your butt.
I love how sometimes devs try to make something so scary that it just looks goofy.
Speaking of goofy. Uh-oh. It lagged on their end.
Oh.
This is a hell of a take on the remake of Crash Bash. June 20th. That, oh my gosh, that is closer than I thought it would be. I have to play it.
Oh? Oh, I thought we were seeing a new game for Psychonauts.
Another no console required aspect. Oh yeah, Luna. I forgot about Luna. I never used it.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great, by the way? Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and N-Jin, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on
You're speaking my language.
2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
This is an anticipated game. There must have been something that I missed.
news?
Thank you.
I never played the first one.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the Dark Place. And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate.
He is so nervous.
A series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
His hand is shaking.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And
My
with
cat
that,
is
all the
demanding
players
attention.
will be on that journey with
Wish
her.
my cats demanded attention. They never do.
Then we open up the experience so that
They just break stuff.
you can hop to play Alan Wake in the Dark Place as he's trying to find his way out, and you can keep on playing
I
as
did
Saga
look into
in
like
the
why
Pacific
cat will not shoot
Northwest
wires,
as
and
the
one common thing
investigation
is that
goes
like
on. And you are free to
they think
switch
that's a
between
toy,
them.
so they
There
just
are a
need
lot of connection points
a toy to like
in many surprising
keep their
ways.
minds off the
but
wires.
There is no
instead.
right way to play through this.
It's really hard
You
to
can
tell
choose.
because
You
there's
can
multiple
go
reasons
on
they chew.
as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of
Yeah, as soon
telling
as
challenging,
they-
interesting
you know, as
narratives
soon
in
as they
unique
mature, though,
ways.
they
I mean,
kind of
Remedy's
stop
always been known
doing
for that, and
that.
you especially. So we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see? What
supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Thank you. FBI. Bat Bat Incorporated.
Now that's a company I'd want to work at.
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Although the real question would be, what positions are open at Fatman Incorporated?
Apply within. Wink, wink. Gotcha.
You definitely did. I walked right into that one.
Jeez, it's hard to tell who was jump scared the most, the person or the deer. And that person is a mixture of both.
Oh my god, so many jump scares just look goofy these days. Ooh, a thing ran past you!
There's something about a menacingly slow approaching enemy that scares the shit out of me.
A monster, like Nightingale.
It can be scary, but when they have shown that they can run, then it just kind of makes me only want to laugh, because like you could run at me, you could kill me right now, but you're just walking. You're just power walking.
Save that for the harder difficulties. They walk slower, but they hit harder and have more health. A lot more.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
Oh man, I hate it when my refrigerator explodes like that. Man.
Yeah. Mine explodes when there's a lack of food in it.
Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story.
Which must mean that explodes quite often.
It does.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
October. I need to play the first one.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks
Releasing on
incredible.
Spooky
Thank you
Month.
to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Ooh, here we go.
Facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus.
I haven't played much Warhammer,
I have my
just a tiny bit
reservations
of it.
about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem?
I haven't played a disappointing one yet.
My pledge is eternal service.
This one looks different than what I've played. I've played like in the RTS one. Like a few of them.
Come forth and be slaughtered. Open the gates. Care to see who can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport.
It just sounds kind of annoying, just like, open the gates already. Damn it, I left my car keys inside.
This winter, okay. Ooh. I like that statue. New game, what this?
Oops, dropped my head.
My potatoes. Yes, Your Grace. Okay.
Beautiful indie game. Yes, Your Grace,
cool.
Snowfall.
I want to
Now
take
it
a
is
look
time
at that.
for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new
Oh, shit.
world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
That's a name I'm familiar with. What did you make?
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses
Is
it
John
this
Carpenter
time.
like one of the people behind the thing?
Don't copyright me, YouTube. This is a fucking ad for a game.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Toxic Commando? Holy shit. This looks cool. Don't point the gun at her, that's dangerous. Good lord, man, who taught you how to hold a weapon?
Oh, what's so fun pointing guns at people, man?
You're right. Man, there's so many things on the screen, it's killing the bitrate.
Dear lord, that's a lot of zombies.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings
Yeah.
the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes!
And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Really? They never hinted at this at all.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from
Only
enemies within
heard of a few
and without?
mentions of the Baldur's Gate. I never really knew what it was.
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy
Jason
on those
Isaacs.
who stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash from the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Man, I'm so excited for this release. I played the shit out of the alpha.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Seems like later in the year we're gonna have some pretty decent games, at least.
Yeah, I'll be busy with Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Baldur's Gate in August. It's gonna be a busy
I'm
month.
probably gonna be grinding on Street Fighter 6.
Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped. So to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, it looks like we have some.
I hear Spider-Man 2 and I
fancy art behind us.
instantly have
Is this the box?
flashbacks
This
to
is the
that
box?
kid who keeps
Okay.
on screaming that they want their
Here it is.
balloon.
I mean,
It's
has
burnt
some
into
box
my
for a reason
mind.
because
This game features two stories, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles, we're so excited about this experience that you guys are doing with these sort of two characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the two villains, I think, in the game. There may be more. Who
There are
knows,
more.
but-
There are more out there. I
two
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of, we obviously, Craven. We got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he
So
factors in.
Craven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or, tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others, he's on the hunt.
And others, ...
Yes, yes.
But Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the game.
I always found it kind of strange that
there you go.
all the Marvel
Good
characters live
reaction
in New
to the
York
art.
City.
I'm
glad you're happy.
No
I
other
don't know
big
how much you're
cities.
going to tell us about Venom. Is this, can you tell, is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell, what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something
Yes.
you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of
That's
the
how you
things
get
we
people
were
to
all
play your
struck
game.
with
You
with
want to know who Venom really is?
PlayStation
Play it.
Showcase was how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation.
You want to know how
of
to not
Peter's
get
moves
people to
in
play
that-
your game?
in that gameplay reveal.
You use
You
the
know,
word chaos
you know,
over
we call him
100
the
times
acrobatic
in your
improviser,
trailer.
Him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression.
Looking at you,
You
Final
saw both of
Fantasy.
them, How Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay.
This is the most chaotic chaos I've ever seen.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that.
Just if you were to take a shot every time someone said chaos in that trailer, you would die of alcohol poisoning.
So even more of sort
Glad I
of
wasn't home for that.
Pretty much doubled in size.
Because I got cinnamon whiskey in my cabinet.
Brooklyn and then you use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely
Burns on the way
ambitious
down,
game you guys have been
but it
building, over the past
hits
few
you
years.
so good.
We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Oh my god! I have not played any of these, but I like seeing the hype people have around it. October 20th. Okay, there's the official date.
Nailing it. October
Lots
20th.
of October
Spider-Man 2,
releases.
exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for
Especially
stopping
around
by.
the
I know you got a lot of
20th,
work to
actually.
do.
Lots of
Wrapping up the game.
lots
we'll
of
check it out in October.
releases
Thanks,
in the
Brian.
20s.
We got our date. All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And
Go
a
on.
look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's
Pokemon with
Joseon
guns.
dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Wait a minute. Oh, I remember this. I wishlisted it. Jesus. Oh my god. Okay.
Just seeing Pokemon with guns is just so crazy stupid.
I'm gonna stream this.
Just imagine like an Ampharos holding a rocket launcher.
I'd like to see it. January, alright. Looks like I won't be busy this year. Not that busy. But come January, though, I'm jumping on it. And what be this? The really big world, is it Final Fantasy related? No, it's Black Desert.
Oh yes, a desert.
I haven't played much of this.
And now for the most terrifying ability of all, the ability to yell and scream incredibly loudly.
Giant creatures. Black Desert's still thriving and making DLC. That's so good.
And elves know. It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe we mine and scout. Across Middle-earth, delving for
Is this Middle-earth Minecraft?
Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach.
Oh, okay. So it's the story of the Mines of Moria.
It's Deep Rock Galactic, but set on Earth instead of space.
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together.
Oh my god, that sound effect. Dear God.
Our home.
Yep, it's the Mines of Moria.
Who uses that cow sound effect? Or no, where's the bull? I forgot. But like that was one of the most overused sound effects back in the day.
In case you forgot, Samsung does this.
Yeah, that's the most oversized gaming monitor ever. Like it's so large that if you need to like look at the other corner of the screen, you have to like actually physically move your head. It looks like, which is just crazy. Like it's a detriment to with how much size you got there.
Oh shit.
Is that Sephiroth? Oh my god, it is!
Pre-registration. There's a test on the 8th.
Pre-registration for Final
That's
Fantasy
today.
VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming
I'm just gonna
beta test. Now, speaking of Final
go
Fantasy,
ahead and jump on that. Wait, more Final Fantasy news?
Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at the game we debuted last year at TGA.
Oh yes, I too
Banishers
definitely
Ghosts of New
love
Eden,
just
the
destroying
story of two
rivals.
ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you. Death to the dead. Do we kill? To be together again.
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Damn freeze.
What do we got here?
They're so addicted to hugs that now they're trying to give hugs to people.
Just another Yakuza title?
頼みましたよ。コードネームジョーリー。大丈夫か？
ええ、お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか？
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃ。これから起きることは。全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
That is a ridiculous amount of people to be fighting at once. And most of them are just standing still, waiting for their turn to get beaten to pieces.
It's kind of funny that there's an honor system in these games, even though they're bad guys.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Like a Dragon DLC. Okay.
Mm. When you mentioned Yakuza, I was immediately reminded someone
It is 7:32 a.m.
Someone made a character in Street Fighter 6's custom character creator to be exactly like one of the characters from the Yakuza series.
Good morning.
And they went to DJ, where you get a scene where you dance, and it was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. Even more funny than the Abominations being called photogenic by Luke.
Ever Crisis isn't even on the story yet. Why'd they announce it for today if it's not there?
2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here.
Ocean Games.
Is someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No.
Are you there?
That looks really
It's a
cool.
beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right.
I love
next,
underwater games,
Call of
man.
Duty.
If they
Well,
can
there's a
do
new
the
Call of
water
Duty
navigation
coming this
right,
fall, along with Warzone
and not,
Mobile.
you know,
Today we're
something
going to
as
give you the
atrocious as
first
the
ever
water
look at
temple
Season
from
4
Ocarina of
of
Time.
Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
I can't really get excited for Call of Duty. I mean, first-person shooters aren't really my thing, but also there's just so much Call of Duty stuff that gets announced that's kind of just, I'm desensitized to it.
You're not missing much with Warzone 2. It wasn't a good launch. And there's so many features that are still missing that are really hurting the game.
I don't think Battle Royale games are that popular anymore, are they? I don't know why they're making Battle Royale stuff. The series tends to lean towards the trendy stuff. I think that the trend of Battle Royale died out like a couple years ago.
It won't be dead for a while. I don't know if you know the streamer Tim the Tatman, do you?
I've never heard of him.
He's been playing this he's been playing Call of Duty for a long time, to the point where he even has his own character in Call of Duty.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also
He's
a
helping
huge
keeping
day
it alive, and a lot of people are still in it.
German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their
Wow,
contributions
I didn't know they were on for that long.
Space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game. Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Not a single person in that arena knows anything about cars.
I console designed after a race car. Yeah. Oh my god, isn't it so exciting watching people do left turns over and over again? Come on, you can't say it's not exciting. You see, the red car got in front of the blue car. Isn't that crazy?
Here it is. The Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox.
That looks more
social
like
channels for additional
one of those
to get your hands on these
bags or boxes of popcorn you get at the movie theater rather than a
Phoenix
console.
Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons.
I don't know why, but something
It's
about
been a
the
breath of fresh air.
animations is kind of unsettling to me. It must be the facial
We found
expressions.
a way to get cozy
And like how
and
the
settle in.
faces just randomly squash and stretch. It's kind of weird.
But there's something more I've been itching to explore.
This voice actor is overly happy, and it needs to stop.
Realms where magic comes to meet us.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of How and Hop. I absolutely hated those characters in Pokemon games because they're just so overly exciting. I hate that.
I don't know what that
It was
floating creature
nauseating.
was, but it looked pretty cool.
Oh my god, that kind of looks like a very fluffy axolotl made of water.
We promised variety. There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show. Only has separate names. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
Okay, Marvel Snap is
Man,
nice.
you guys have been on
It is
fire.
fun.
Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game.
When I heard
seems like
Marvel
you've been very
Snap,
busy.
I
We're excited
instantly
about
thought
the
of
Spider-Verse
Pokemon
content
Snap.
You've been doing lots going on over there, right?
You would think.
It's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever.
Wildest cards
we
ever
have a new
made.
game
Yeah,
mode
Konami
coming
likes to
next
do that a lot, and
It's
well, I
Conquest
mean,
mode. It's a
you
great
can
way
see the results of that in
super
Yu-Gi-Oh! With how many players
competitive
complain about the
in
game
some
being
exciting
way
new
too
rewards.
fast.
But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen.
Oh man, I
am
love
incredible
loot
at
boxes
card
and
games,
battle
so I often
passes.
win.
Isn't that
But some
fun?
people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Hey, fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. Sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1, each player.
Oh my god.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad.
Oh
And
my god, they
it's gone.
incorporating. This is amazing.
And so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows. Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
No, you're just
Oh my god.
That was good.
Still to come, we're going to look at
Yes,
Immortals of
that
Avium from
was-
EA Originals in a second.
I
and the world
absolutely
premiere first
all
look
love
at
his
Chapter
skits,
4,
man.
Season
They're
3
just
of
amazing.
Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look
NerdWallet,
at King
huh?
Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to save your kind.
Hi, D-Ray.
I have a feeling that dragon might be a fan favorite.
Fight with honor.
It's got that type of design to it.
The wicked, and you may prove worthy of your
Gregory from Dragon's Dogma will always have a place in my heart. Or maybe my heart has a place in him. He likes to eat those.
Wayfinders. Do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken.
You fell. And you suck.
Skill issue.
Return to us.
They need to put that as a voiceover in the Halo games.
Yes, and also the No Maidens one. That one's also amazing.
Yep. Maidenless tarnished.
No Maiden.
Social credit deducted.
Oh my god, that one was also amazing.
So what is this weird shit happening in Fortnite now?
Wait, this is Fortnite? I don't think it is.
Wait, is this the... Oh,
If
it's the
it
Unreal
is-
Editor. Okay. For Fortnite.
Oh.
Did somebody make something out of it?
Seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
What did you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to
I was about to
retrieve
say,
and recycle
I
anything
didn't think it was actually Stellaris, so I thought it was, I was about to say, hey mom, can we have Stellaris? We have Stellaris at home.
Yeah,
Stellaris at home.
Yeah, but this Stellaris has more stuff in it.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4.
Star Trek. Star Trek wanted to sponsor me, but I don't know anything about it, so I turned it down. They were offering a lot, but I'm pretty sure a lot of my followers and people in my Discord don't know shit about Star Trek.
I know only a tiny bit about it.
I only take what interests everybody, including myself, because if I'm not having fun, no one's having fun.
Yeah.
I gotta be a streamer.
Will Arnett here? Yeah.
The Klingon, though, he
My
just
buddy
looks
Anthony
like
Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited
That
to share
Klingon.
with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it.
He voiced Sweet Tooth? Dude.
It's gonna be fun. Swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Look, Clown, I don't need four wheels to kick your ass. Any chance we can get this back in the cars?
How about a little kill music?
Cisco. Holy shit.
She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Like it when the beat go. Baby, let your booty go. Girl, you want to show? The thong. Do you love the silver-haired god?
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
There's a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
This what now?
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I
wine, I begin again, but with another meat to fight with.
You're coming with me! You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
I am Legion.
Onwards! I can feel that there are more.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with
How you
us.
doing? Thank you.
This
Hello,
is
person.
such,
Your hair
a
looks
cool
nice.
Game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, you know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
That is a very tall thing.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Oh no. Whoa, okay. He's back.
Get to the control room and protect Selko. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
Ah, there's so much magic on the screen. The bitrate.
What did I miss?
This is rather exciting to look at. I think I want this.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a Triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
I like it. I want to try that.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
I still play it.
I never really liked this game, personally. However, I will say that the way they did the Battle Pass is better than how most companies do it, but like...
They do.
Oh yes, go into the ancient temple that is probably trapped to all hell and back. Very good idea. Oh, yeah, and just take the thing that's on the pedestal. Very good idea.
Transformers are putting themselves in all sorts of free games.
Well, finally, guys.
Last time I saw them, they were in
to our
Smite.
grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated.
I remember there was I know they added a couple of Street Fighter characters to the game. I know there was controversy around Chun-Li because I mean,
what is this?
Chun-Li.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2.
Oh.
It's the wreckage of the expressway.
Oh, it's more Final Fantasy?
Already in progress.
Is episode 2 finally getting a release date?
Just look
I happened to reinstall this last night so I could finish it.
Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going
And I didn't even know Summer Game Fest was going to happen.
But in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Was wondering, what's Cloud?
Hashtag finally fantasy.
Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know,
It's a goddamn chocobo!
I was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
Burb? Burb!
Life's dream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in.
I just saw a command that you could summon a chocobo on the fly in the open world.
He's alive.
But why
That's amazing.
And of course, my fat ass is blocking the prompt, so. Just let everyone chat know.
Well, now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
I need to play through the Dirge of Cerberus games. You know, the
Oh, fuck that.
the one where you play as Vincent Valentine.
She may be new.
Things.
They're just Cerberus. It's a slog, dude. If you want to play it, go
I
ahead.
enjoyed the opening level.
Yeah. It is not the best received Final Fantasy game. I played it once and I was done. Couldn't do a second.
I really like Vincent Valentine though.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Free.
You murdered
Which disc was Emerald and Ruby weapon on? The third one?
You
I don't know.
that I killed her.
Because I want to see what they would look like in this remake.
So, who is she?
Early 2024 on 2 discs. Holy shit.
There you have
That's
it.
a lot of
Final
disk space.
Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's gonna do it for Summer
Now I
Game
really
Fest
need to
on
buy a
March
capture
15th.
device for my
That is not
PS5.
the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during
I know
SGF
this is
Playdays,
like
a hands-on event
PS5
for
related,
media
but
in Los
I do
Angeles,
need to buy like
including
memory
Cyberpunk
discs
2077,
because
Phantom
those
Liberty,
store a
as well
lot,
as the
and
Xbox
I do
Bethesda
have
showcase on Sunday.
I do have a
right now,
disc
though, stay
reader,
tuned for Day of the Devs
'cause
from
my family got
iMaven
me
and Double
like
Fine, which
the
celebrates the
Cracker
independent
Island
game culture
album
with
for
a number
Gorillas
of
on
new
CD,
game
but then they
reveals
kind of
over the next
realized I
hour.
didn't have any way to play
We'll
it, so they
see
got
you
me
this
a
summer,
CD
later
player
this
too.
summer on August 22nd for
It turns out I
Gamescom
can also
Opening
use
Night Live
the
in
memory
Germany,
discs with
and
it, which
again
is
in
very
December
nice.
when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Okay, I am very pleased with what they've shown here today. And I would like to stick around for the indie stuff, but unfortunately that won't be possible. Because my mom wants to have lunch with me before I go to my bowling league. So I have to cancel my Fallout stream. Sorry guys. But family comes first, you know.
Yeah, that's understandable, man.
Yeah, even if it's little things like this. So I gotta stop the stream here, but hey, thanks for coming, everybody, and thank you, Jake, for coming in here and watching this with me.
Yeah, it was great watching with you, man.
Yeah, I'll be talking about this stuff in gaming discussions while I'm off doing other things.
Yeah, see you later, man.
All right, yep, see ya, and see you later, chat, and thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for the follows and for coming with me on this sudden journey to Kick and YouTube after what Twitch has done, and after I just set up a whole bunch of cool shit for you guys to use, but then this happened, and I hope that Kick and YouTube will be able to supply all these little things that I try to integrate on Twitch in the near future. So keep following. We'll see how this develops, and I'll see you in the next stream. See you, everybody.